Guys, I made it home last night, I think about 8 or 9 p.m. Felt real nice to take a shower in my shower. Yes, I took showers while I was gone, but there's something about my shower that I just love. It's the right pressure, the right water. Perfect. Slept in my own bed. Loved it. Woke up, used my own toilet. Anyway, yeah, fresh and clean, back in Oregon, and the sunshine and blue skies followed me home. That's nice. It's a little windy, but I'll take that over rain. Wanted to say thanks again to everyone for following along Northwest Dub Ventures. This whole YouTube thing's new to me. Appreciate all the support and the kind comments and everything that everyone gave to me at Buses by the Bridge that saw me, all the people that I've never met before that have been following my channel. Thank you guys. Love you. So yeah, back to work for me tomorrow. Today I'm just going to be unpacking and getting settled in so I can go back to work tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Oh yeah, so cool. Now I'm catching up. I haven't watched any of my videos that I made other than just briefly on my phone after I uploaded them. Kind of cool, kind of neat. I'm home, got it on my big screen, checking it out. It's fucking nice outside. Oh my god, look at that, blue skies. But it is super, super windy out. I don't know if Larry will come out today, but if he does, you guys will be the first to see him. The sun is just shining here in Oregon. Oh hell yeah, I'm loving it. Again, sorry for the dirty windshield. Bald eagle flying around. Oh, you can't even see it. I am running to get a pizza. It was nice to sleep in my own bed last night. Now I'm gonna get some pizza and eat it. It's nice to be home, but it's sad that I have to wait a whole nother year to go back. I do want to give a shout out to Bill, my bus. He's a freaking rock star. This bus tracked the whole way there and back, man, just like an animal. Like, not one hiccup. It's pretty awesome. I'm very proud of the bus. So, yeah. That was nice. I think I did about... I have a 1776 with dual Cadrons. The Cadrons have 30 millimeter Venturis, a little bit bigger jets. That does make a much bigger difference than the 28 millimeter Venturis with the stock stuff. The 1776, I have Steve Tim's heads, just the street heads, Pro Street or whatever. They're nothing fancy, just the high rev single springs, chromoly retainers. I do have chromoly push rods, just a few things that are, you know, blueprinted and balanced rods, counterweighted crank. Oh man, I love it. I do have an oil sump that I run at like 3 quarts total to keep the crank out of the oil. That's what the oil sumps were created for racing, was to keep the crank out of the oil, less resistance, and that's just how I do it. But yeah, he did really awesome. I got 19 miles to the gallon the whole way there and back, cruising at, I was at 3,600 RPMs. That's about 63 miles per hour, 62 miles per hour. And then when I was at like 4,000 RPM, I think I was at like 65, 66 miles per hour. He didn't even hiccup. It was rad. Yeah. Really happy with this bus. Yes, please. Papa John's. Alright. Got me some pizza. It's hot and ready. I'm gonna go eat it. It is really nice to be back. I really missed my wife, my boys. I got to feed the raccoons last night when I got home. But Larry the Crow isn't coming around today because it's so goddamn windy out. He'd probably hiding. So, if we do see him, you guys will see him too. Don't know if you can see that. Trees are whipping around. Holy smokes, it's windy. These are like 30, 40 mile an hour gusts. My wife told me the whole time I was gone it was super windy. I guess it shredded the car cover I had over her VW thing that we keep outside. Well, like I said, I brought the blue skies and sunshine home with me. But maybe I brought the wind too. I'm not digging that. It is so windy. Look at that. I don't see Larry. I don't see Larry. Maybe he'll see me out here walking around, fly down, but it's pretty windy, so I doubt it. So I got a few exciting things that I ordered along the trip this last weekend. I'll show you what I got. I ordered these 3 things off of Amazon, and they were delivered while I was away. So I have them now, and I'll show you what I got. All right, this is a pole switch, and I'm not going to show you or tell you what it's for right now until I install it. The next thing are these little lights. Hippie Chad had a couple of these. They're a magnetic motion sensor light, 8 inches. They're basically just a motion sensor under cabinet light, but they work really well. Inside the bus, when you walk up and it detects motion, they come on. They're fairly inexpensive as well. There's that in case you guys want to scan it. Then I got these. I got 2 cameras and a 7-inch display. I am going to put one of these cameras on each side of my bus facing backwards and have this display on the inside so I can see who is outside my bus at night or in the morning. Anytime I'm in there, I can just look at this and see what's going on outside of my bus. Here's what comes in the package for the lights. They're magnetic, and then each light comes with these little magnetic ferrous steel. You can put this on something that's not magnetic, and then the lights will cling to it. There's also a little screw hole in here too. These are pretty cool for a lot of reasons. One of the biggest ones this weekend was our buses were nose to tail, and I have a trailer. I got a trailer hitch ball that sticks out of the back of mine, and there was like maybe 20 inches of space in between Chad's front and my rear, and people kept hitting their shin on the ball. So Chad put one of these on my engine compartment, so when someone would walk up, the light would come on, attracting their eye down to the trailer hitch, keeping them from hitting their shin. Thanks, Chad. Awesome. So back home from my trip and got Bill the bus in my shop. I'm making a few adjustments. I'm gonna add those cameras and the LED screen. I got some light switches I'm upgrading on the inside. There's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record some of it for you guys to watch. Right now I'm mending my ladder. I made this ladder. Well, actually I took someone's ladder. I think it's like an aftermarket ladder, not a VW of America one. a copy or something and lengthened it in a couple of spots so that it fits my rack and hangs off the back. So it normally hangs off here and here down the back, and then the two nubs, one here where those rub marks are. It's okay, I don't really care. And then the bottom ones go here and here. Up and down all weekend. One of my welds. I did this weld with one of my old welders that had a capacitor issue. It died. So, got a new welder, works great. Now I'm fixing it. Got my ladder fixed. I have a couple things. All right, got my ladder fixed up. Now I need to get inside the box. So I got an extra lantern, a few other things. This is pretty cool. 1955 200A that I got. I also got a single burner Coleman stove from my buddy George. Fucking gave me an awesome deal. Check that little guy out, isn't that cool? Got the little legs. Takes the white gas just like the lanterns. Pretty sweet. I've been looking for one of those because the two burner stove's bulky and it's just quicker to take the single one out to boil water for coffee. I did get my wife this shirt. That's a Volkswagen thing. Alright, I got somewhat of the van cleaned up. You guys want to see what it looks like inside with the bed down without shit all over it? There you go. So that is the bed. My good friend Shanti took one of my older sleeping bags that I really liked, and she cut it down to size to fit this bed perfectly, and even put these straps on the corners to help hold it down. I love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you. But yeah, that's it. So that's my bed at night. I do have a TV up on the wall that articulates on an arm. In case I'm wanting to sit right here, I can pull it out. And pretty sweet. A lot of room. Love it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not sure if you could see. Basically, when I'm done with it, so it covers everything, and then this. It's just like most Westy beds. It just drops you like that into a couch chair. I like these brackets I made because you can lift the seat up. Not all VW beds are like that. Pretty close. Looking good. Let me show you. There you go. So I got my Propex heater under here. Carry a little broom and dustpan. Stash right here. This wood box is just a cover I made to protect anything that gets thrown under the seat from going into the suctionator side. That's right there. If you could see that, that's where the inside furnace, the inside air sucks in, and then it gets blown out. This one right here, or this side right here. So this is a true furnace, forced air So it has suction combustion air on the outside of the bus, and then it has the clean furnace air on the inside that recirculates. Yep, I'm gonna keep my extra 2x4s for leveling out right here, as well as my Starlink modem. It's all stacked up in here. I'll close my rear hatch. I built this rear tire swing. Latches there, and then it also has a lock right here. Put my ladder back down. Slide it over. And I have these two new magnetic lights. Guess where I'll put those? Well, heck, let's put one there and the other right there. That way, if I need them, I can grab them real quick. I got a couple things left to do, like eat this ice cream. Then we're going to Harbor Freight because I need to get a couple of things. Want to go with me? I'm home. You guys see that big ass mountain? I live right next to that big ass mountain. Live on the top of a hill. This is the top of that hill. It's called Mount Scott. Alright, what's up next? 1955 Coleman 200A lantern, all patinaed up. Look at that. I don't think this has ran in probably 30, 40 years. Let's dig in, find out. Okay. All right. I'm going to disassemble this lantern and see if I can't bring it back to life. I'm not going to clean it either. I'm going to leave it dusty. I'm probably even going to leave the dust on the globe. I don't care. Do not care. So I'm going to disassemble it, clean it, put it back together, and see if I can't get it to run. Try and do this so you guys can see it. Couple of set screws here. Like to stay nice and organized, so I'll lay it out on that. Okay. I'm trying to be easy on this thing too. I don't want to put any pry marks or any kind of markings on it. Very carefully taking it apart. There we go. Yep, the little leather piece is completely gone on that one. That's okay. That's pretty much all here. Get a container. I know it has stuff in it. It has some kind of fluid. Old white gas. Oh, look at that, Dave. Double nut Dave. Me and you have cleaned a couple lanterns out together. Well, I should say some lanterns for me. Over and over and over to get that rust out. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to take the patina off this lantern. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's like very, very rusty looking. See it? That's all right. I have more right here. So now that I have the liquid out, I can see if I can't dump out tidbits of the leather strap. Can you guys see that? Pretty bad. A little flashlight here, take a look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for the most part, it's still there. It deteriorated a bit, but here's the valve. See if we can dump it all out here. Okay. Yeah, it's got some rust in there. Definitely gonna have to clean that out with some emery cloth. Before I get anything stuck back in the little orifice down there, I'm gonna put this valve back in. Clean that tip of that off, and then we'll go ahead and install it back in there. Take a little look. Looks good. And I'll put this back in. Let's put a little bit more of this in. Shake it up. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh boy. Since I paint cars, I have a little strainer, a little paint strainer, a little fine mesh. So I'm going to reuse this Coleman lantern fluid. It might look murky, but at least now there's no chunks in it. I can keep swishing this around. Let it do its thing. I hope Dave do it. We had to do. Well, it's probably because they're all in there. This is all filtered. Put that back in there. Push it. Okay. Then we'll dump it into the filter. I'm not gonna get too into this. I'm just gonna check. I mean, believe it or not, you guys. Looks good, looks good. And I need to clean this out. All right, now I'm moving in a little bit closer here because I want to show you guys something. I have a wheel cylinder hone. It's similar to a cylinder hone for pistons and cylinders. I use it for the wheel cylinder when rebuilding brake wheel cylinders. It fits right on in the hole. So I'm gonna run this down in there and see if that doesn't do the trick. I will put a little bit of WD-40 in there just to lubricate the sides. Now I'm trying not to get this all over the outside because I'm trying to keep the patina. So, trying to be mindful of that. Let's move this out of the way. All right, this just goes inside, see that? Like that. Okay, goes all the way down, all the way out. Nice and slow. All this is doing is removing the rust and debris on the outside. Don't want to go too far. All right, let's take a look and see what's up. You can see that pulled a lot of rust off the sides. See that? Okay, let's set this aside and take a look with the flashlight. Oh wow. Oh wow, that really did a nice job. Fantastic. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump that out. Oh. Now remember, I don't want to get WD-40 on the side of this. We have some large Q-tips here. Let's see if we can use one of these. Clean that out. Yeah, looks like it did a pretty good job. I think we're good. Oh, got it. All right, let's check it. Clean as a whistle. Looks really good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me take a look. Yeah, that looks great. There's no residue on the sides. It's all clean. Even has the original paint when they, or the porcelain when they sprayed it. Looks really good. Okay. I'm gonna blow it out. Let's see if I can't blow it this way. That's pretty clean. I'm gonna go ahead and blow it out. All right, let's take a look inside of that. Yeah, that looks really good, guys. I just need a new leather. Okay, now I have my son's 200A lantern. I'm going to steal the leather pump off of it. Okay. This side. This is my son's lantern. Now, this is a later one. Oh, I found me a new, well, not a new, I found a good leather pump. I had in a different one of my, I had in another lantern. So let's put this all together and see what happens. There she goes. Oh yeah, yeah, it looks like it's gonna work just fine. That's not it. All right, let's put the second screw in. Right there. All right, so once you get both the screws started, then snug them down. If you snug one down before the other, it can push the cap off center, make it hard for the second screw to align. All right, snug on that screw. Snug on that screw. All right. It just built pressure. Okay. So next step will be to put a mantle in. All right, I found me a mantle. I'm gonna put it on now. Like to center my mantles on like so. There's a pair of tweezers here to retie it. That's one knot. I always do two knots. It's easier if I use tweezers to pull the. It's easier to use tweezers if I to pull the little rope. See? Just like that. All right. Well, that's nice and tight. I'm actually gonna do it right here by this fan. There we go. It's really, really windy outside right now. Probably wouldn't be in the best interests of mine to do this outside. All right. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Okay. What do you think? Okay, now I'm going to clean all of this stuff up. I don't want to have any accidents. Go ahead and add some white gas. I'll fill it up about a third of the way. Let's take a look inside. Check it with a flashlight. Let's see how much is in there. Yeah, that's a little bit over a third. All right, guys. So now that I have it filled up with Coleman fuel, put the lid on. Snug it down. Let's see if we can get it pumped up. Now it's coming out the cap. So I have a feeling that steel is bad. Okay. I'm gonna put a different cap on. Yeah. The seal on that original cap was no good. So now that I have a new cap, or a cap off my son's 200A, let's pump it up. Oh yeah, now it's gaining pressure. Always make sure you have a fire extinguisher nearby if you're playing with fire. I have one that's right behind me. And I'm being mindful and thinking of it before I'm starting something like this, so I don't make any mistakes and I know right where to grab it when I need it. Okay. Now we're going to see if it will light. We'll heat up the generator tube a little bit. Here's some gas. Nice. I mean, this thing probably hasn't ran in 30, 40 years, maybe even longer. And once that generator tube heats up, it will be less of a fireball. Not too bad. And I haven't even pulled it apart to clean the inside. Sometimes you get debris up inside the generator tube, and that can create a bit of an issue with the flow. And we're talking 1955. Pretty old. And like I said, I'm not even cleaning this glass off. I'm leaving the patina on there. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it how it is. I'm not cleaning nothing. Well, maybe the inside stuff. There you go, folks. This is the 200A lantern that I bought at Buses by the Bridge. 2026. It's a 1955 200A. It just needed a new leather pump, some TLC, and some fuel. There she goes. So I want you all to know that this was a Coleman 200A lantern that was completely rusty and crusty. You saw it here first. I took it apart. It was gross. Had a half a pound of dirt and rust inside of it. We cleaned the fount out. Got that all working. I did have to steal a pump out of one of my other Coleman lanterns and the cap off of my son's 200A lantern. But check it out. This is a Coleman 1955 200A. It's got the yellow label. It's a 12 of 55. Here, I'll take a picture for you. There you go. $19.55. If it was a 53, I could nominate it a lantern for my bug. I do have a friend that has a 1955 bug. Again, thanks for watching Northwest Dove Ventures. Always something new.